Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Mundane Trickster. I guess this is episode number 6. I lost a bunch of progress. I got wabbed. I actually was still using WAB 4.0 and I didn't back up my last set of saves. So I replayed a bit. Level 27. Only got 3 levels since last play, or last recording. But my stats are a lot better. I got 75 enchanting, so I've done some self-enchants. All my resistances are a bit better now, so Bleak Falls probably be a bit better. But I think I'm going to do a few other things before going back there. I did switch my deity up. I found that Riddler Thar was just too hard to maintain. I just kept getting stuck with magic and other things I didn't need every time I didn't need it. I did get a whole boatload of spells. I did Siren Root. I did Agent of Mara, so I got a 15% magic boost. That's where that's coming from. A good bit of that. And that's permanent. I didn't want to record Siren Root because I do think it's one of the better DLCs. I didn't think I'd like it because it's water stuff, but it reminded me of Ocarina of Time, so I thought it was pretty good. The voices were good, and there's no real jank. The end fight was something, it was pretty tough, but you know, if you're around where I'm at now, you'd have no problems with it. It'd be a good fight for you, but for me before it was tough. Like I had to run away and do all sorts of nonsense. You do get a pretty nice crown. Maybe I'll show it in another recording, but you get 2 of them. And there's some other stuff I think you can get. I didn't get all the unlocks in that, but it's a really good, worthwhile DLC to do. Magna Gee I got just because I got a whole boatload of wands for those spells. I bought up a whole bunch of Grand and Greater Soul Gems that were filled, and there was a whole bunch from Siren Root. You get a whole lot of money from Siren Root as well. So I had a whole bunch of money already going into it that I stashed away and spent a whole bunch of money on spells and stuff. And making the wands is a little bit different. You want to use the forge, but there's a few... We'll check this out right now. There's a few spells that you want to make on like the staff table. And I think it has something to do with the mod. The mod, some of them they'll show up here and they'll just be garbage. Like you don't want to do the enchanting here. You want to do it on the other way because you'll get your bonuses from your hat and your perks. Like it doesn't seem to transfer with that mod on here. But stuff like summons, the time on those does. So for modded scrolls and spells that you can't normally get on wands, you can get them this way. And I'll show you some of the ones that I got. Like you can get Bolide Bombardment. Bounce you can get the other way, but it's like 50%. Like your bonus adds to it. So if you did it here, you'd be losing out on that. But here, like these, I can't do otherwise, but here I can. So I did them here. Same with pull through shadows I did on here. So it's pretty nifty. You know, it's the same thing as you would get otherwise. Maybe you lose out on some bonuses, but the stock pull through shadows effect you want to pull, it can do that. So that's good enough for me. But yeah, there's only a few that you really want to get out of here. I got Petrify, Paralyze, like you get longer effects doing it off the forge. There's a few, you know, I think those might be the only 2. Bolide, some of these, I just don't really, they're not strong enough, they don't scale. If it's scaled, maybe, but it doesn't, so it's not the greatest. I do want to keep one summon. So I got some big wheels. I'm doing borderless scaling. I gave up on FSR, XCSS was just tanking my performance in some places. Like I was getting 30 frames when otherwise I'd be getting 50, even without any upscaling. Like it was just killing it for me. So I'm just borderless scaling to 1440 at 80%. And I gave up on reshade. I am using Suki's cabbage.
Uh-oh.
The reshade was just a bit too heavy. Just with recording and everything that I'm doing. What else did I do? Yeah, so these wheels are really big. I got 5 of them. I swap out my rings, because I did do some self-enchanting, just so I can swap out for better prices. You know, for my resistances, these are normally what I keep them on. But if I just meleeing or fighting, then I'll swap to something else like stamina and health. Also pickpocketing, this is really nice. I've been stealing tons of stuff. I don't know why I keep opening that. Skills are both the same. I added like 3, it was mostly in enchanting. I think it might have all been in enchanting, because I added this bottom one too. I just wanted to max it out and get all my enchants done. I went back to Solstein. Because I was playing Witcher. There we go. Yeah, I went back to Solstein and I got these gloves of the Horny Fist. There's a merchant that sells them there. They're not that expensive. I could have got these at an early level and they would have helped out a lot. But I've got these now. I've decided that I'm not gonna... I was undecided on unarmed or if I was gonna go with rune weapons, and rune weapons in first person are just like blinding. You know, in third they look cool, but that is like a 6-foot long effect. Okay, now it's not doing it in first. But normally it's just too much. But I'm glad it's not right now. Like I gave her one as well. And I also decked her out in with Remnant Shield, and she's wearing the Elm Gloom, I think it's called. What is this?
What do you have for me today?
Elmlock. This looks really good on a female. It probably looks good on a male. I thought it suited Katana.
Let's go. You all right?
Still. Okay. Went back to Kalsmo's museum and I got her the whole Wemmer set. I also put the steel mask on. She might have had that before. And yeah, these are all the wheels for everything that I can cast and everything that I use. Like the first one is just everything that's like attacks. Bear Trap's now on a power. So you can just plop them out, I guess. I thought that worked. Oh, do I have the... That's probably what I got wrong here. I don't have the power selected. Or is it a power? It's a power, isn't it, from here? Set bear trap. Deploy bear trap. There we go. Yeah, so I'll just show you the wheels I got. I got deploy bear trap. I also got greater frost rune, so I can kind of put these beside each other. And I'm hoping to just nuke guys. I think traps, you know, they kind of keep pocket sand. I'd be more interested in pocket sand, slowing enemies down and parrying them. Like once they're slowed down, you can just hit them easy.
Right.
I think traps would be better for no followers, because followers probably just run into them. Be good for a bow character, you know, layer traps, shoot. Hopefully they come running in on them. We got Superior Ward, Lightning Blast, Incinerate, you know, just damage stuff. Greater Healing. This is good just to get everybody up if we're getting our asses kicked. The thing with that mod though, see how that it'll show up in inventory as pull through shadows wand staff or something, but here it won't. It'll show as unenchanted destruction wand, but that's the pull through shadows, so I got pull and step and petrify, paralyze. I might get rid of one of these or the other because I know some things don't get hit by these, but see, like the effect is 8 seconds with this, you know, and you would only get 3 seconds, I think, if you did it with the mod. I got greater healing effect, or greater healing aura. See, it's a unenchanted. And this one might actually just be an unenchanted on there. I don't know why that's like that. Oh, that's supposed to be decompose. Yeah, it's not seeming to show up right here. Wand of Decompose. Did I even make that? I thought I did. Spell. Maybe I didn't even make that. Eruption. Let's take a look here. Decompose. Alright, if we have 2, no big deal. But yeah, see how it's not that bad, even though it's not boosted. Boosted, it would maybe get more health. But this is good for sustain for your followers and yourself. You know, if you have a boss, just hit him with this first thing in the combat. And you can use any wand, but this is what that's going to show up as, so maybe if I can rename it. But I'm on controller here. Let's see. Decompose, let's do restoration. Rename. Well, Staff of Decompose, let's hope that that saves. Oh, it'd be down in staff. Up in staff. There we go. If only that worked on mechanical, but I'm gonna hopefully hotwire one of those. I'm hoping that it works to just stealth in and just hotwire them real quick. Thing is, you know, for harder enemies, like, it is gonna take me time, or, you know, it's gonna be a 50-50 chance. So I'm thinking maybe I should get like a lockpick ring or something to speed up lockpicking, just so I can surefire lockpick. You know, I want to get a enchanted sphere, and then maybe get a Forge Master later on. People said that you could actually hotwire him. You probably got to get his health down. We'll see about that. I'm thinking now, that's how I'm gonna run. Now that I got my rings and stuff set up, so I got my resistances all padded out, kind of decent. I'm thinking too, I want to go get the Skull of Corruption. That might be a tough fight. Some of those orcs are pretty... They can do some pretty big damage. Some of the two-handers can one-shot me still at this level. But on the way there, there's Hobbs Fall Cave, and there's a sword there, and it's a one-handed sword. Looks pretty decent. Does fire damage, does shock damage, and it does soul trap. So I'm going to give all my soul gems to probably Katana or a different follower and that sword so that they can farm up all my soul gems for me. Is kind of the general plan for now. Because I'm spent. Like, I don't know how much gold I even have. Yeah, I got like 4k gold. And I'm gonna need gems. Magna Gi will kind of help out with charging. You know, if I want to use some stuff and then not use something else right away, you know, I can charge up a lot of my stuff just with, you know, my deity. But I'll probably have to spend some gems here and there, and I'm gonna want more spells. And this is kind of the cool thing about this, you know, you can go without Magna. You can go with a different race too. You know, I was thinking maybe Orc would be cool with Malakath just for the sustain. You don't need to go Magna, it's just for the sustain for spells. It does kind of make him more of a caster now. And it all just comes at a price, you know, like a lot of my other builds, I like the unskilled casting. You can kind of, you know, abuse the trainers and just, you know, spend gold to get more powerful spells. You know, you're not spending your SP. Go Mora, you know, just farm. Farm SP.
Oh, step back. I don't want your fleas.
And I'm gonna have to remember to actually use a lot of this stuff, because like I have not had a lot of my stuff. Like I was not using block or dodge there for a while just because I didn't have it for a short period of time. Now the effects there. It's just too much. Like this isn't too bad, but at some places it's just way too much. Yeah, and while I was like not recording, I did Siren Route. I said I did that. Did Agent of Mara, you know, get that 15%. It's kind of a boring socializing quest. I did a bunch of radials. I'm ready to do the next thing to unlock the... What do you call it? The next... the guy that you can sell stuff to. I'm just lost for that word right now. But yeah, like next special quest for that. Oh, I thought I could run through here somewhere. I guess I'm gonna go back around here. But yeah, we're gonna go find Hobbs Fall Cave. Whoa, it just got darker. But I am thinking I'm gonna use this dagger anyways. I don't have that much health regen besides, you know, just some enchants. So just for sustain, get some health back and some fights, and if I need to backstab, I can use that. I might just hit 1 point in dagger just for backstabs. Cave up here. Bam. Is that axe? You know, I'm kind of dumb. Like, well, I play so many different modded lists too. You know, there's some areas that I forget about and think become kind of like blended with the game. I forget that they're mods, or I forget that they're... There we go. Part of the stock game. Maybe I should set a 10th. I forget how hard this place is. And I wish I could set this from the... It'd be cool to have tent put on a power, but I don't know if that'll ever happen. 4 provisions. Hopefully that's enough. If I die. Oh, why does that happen? Intermediate. The food. Yeah, I did put alcohol in here and that works. I like that. I wish everything worked like that. Just some stuff does not. Put skooma on here. This is kind of like the sneaky wheel. The social wheel. I got this here too, just in case I don't know what I'm going to use that for, but I have it. Oh, and I didn't even set up hotkeys, but that's okay. We're gonna raw dog it here. See how bright that is? Oh, is this the vampires? I can't remember.
You have to help me. They're gonna kill me. You can't just
Pretty sure this is Falmer.
The mages at the College of Winterthorpe are idiots.
You're making a big mistake.
Someone there?
This rabble is what you're in for.
Gotcha, bitch.
Is someone there?
Yeah, I definitely need to start raising unarmed or whatever weapon I'm deciding on. I think unarmed is the thing to go with. Oh!
That's the best
See you standing right here. Oh, damn. I am going to die.
Well done.
Thank you, team. Man, that did so much damage. Let's see what this guy had. I thought this guy would have something good. Ooh. Powder's recital. Yeah, and some on that mod, you can't put that on a wand or anything. Like back in the day you could, but that mod's limited to like attacks and summons and stuff, so you can't put things like that on there. Oh, nice. Man, I do not want to get creamed by one of these mages. He almost just one-shotted me there. Yeah, if we see one, we're gonna blast them. We're gonna try out these new wands. With that. Oh, but I should set up hotkeys. I'm gonna do that real quick, but I'm gonna do that off camera. Alright, we got that set up. Some of my stuff's not working, like I can't seem to use Sky UI to bind any kind of like armor or weapons, which really sucks because I do want to use a setup like I've always had on here, but it just does not work. So new setup, it's a simpler setup.
This is the end for you.
Yeah, see, I do more damage with the dagger. We're just gonna have to make do.
Hey, be careful!
No coming back to life. I don't know what was going on there. Yeah, these guys got some pretty decent drops. Staff of Icy Burst. Naked. Books. We'll need that. Oh, I didn't even show this. This sword I made for Uthgard, and it's pretty nice.
We've stopped. What is it? What do you need to take?
So she's got Mage Bane. She should probably use this, but this does 300 flat damage, 310 plus it counts as silver. So it's really good for undead. And I might start upgrading
Let's go.
just
There are
one of
things to
my
be broken.
followers. I might get a different follower. I might actually go and get Tyrannus and take him for a bit, because I never take him. I was planning on going maces with this, but Sigma animations in first person with the maces just don't seem right. Like it's like some attacks just phase through enemies, and it's pretty frustrating. Perilous Path. Oh, this is a master. I should really just make a ring for lockpicking, so we don't have to do this. What is there, an enchanting table in here? Oh, I don't even have a ring. Somebody have a ring on you? No? Yeah, there's some unique spells in here, I think. There's like a dozen in here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... I think I'm gonna have to progress the Thieves Guild quest. Get the skeleton key, so I can have a much better chance of unlocking, use that with a key, and then that's gonna be how I'm gonna get hot wiring and lockdown on some of these enemies I wanna make as a pet later on. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, good one. Paralysis rune. Aquatic escape. Mara's Wrath is a really good one. Are you kidding me? Yeah, sometimes followers are just the worst.
We offer this soul to the Revenant. He watches over the opponents of Arcane and his power over life and death. Fie upon Arcane and his followers. Fie!
Yeah, fie.
Fie! We beseech you, darken this gem so that we may
The points of
black worm.
Why?
Easy pickings. Yeah, I put Superior Ward on here. On this wand. So I can kind of tank now. Ward is really good. And it's always recharging, so I'm not really going to run out Essence Drain. I get a drink of water here. Some light stuff to sell. That's the sword. Soul gems, definitely need those. What's this do? Like dies, bind their spirit for 30 seconds. Yeah, look at how many wands I have. So it doesn't say here, but it does shock, fire, and it does soul trap as well. And it's kind of mid for damage. Like, it's not the best sword. Look, you'll find better things and better enchants. You know, if you're making double enchants, this will be kind of left in the dust by that point. But, you know, it covers a lot of bases. It's good against undead. It's good against robots, centurions, and all that. Oh yeah, for the Bard's College. Detonate lock, probably won't use that. Oh, another master. Yeah, I was just gonna make another, like a lock-picking ring just so that they're more durable. Speed things up here. I really want to see how quick I can... Ooh, Ring of the Wind. Not bad. I might have missed that last time I was in here. I don't remember getting that. Maybe check everywhere here. I guess that might have been the key for the spell chest. It's such a weird thing in this dungeon that it was just a random chest full of really good spells just here. Like it's... I don't really find that anywhere else. Yeah, for some reason I thought that this was some Falmer one. I was totally thinking of a different dungeon. Alright, we're gonna go get the Skull of Corruption now, I think. I like that that doesn't phase you out, just gets packed up. It's kind of a nice improvement. Yeah, and I definitely, you know, I spread myself pretty thin for points here. And also taking enchanting was quite the expenditure. You know, I didn't even dive into this. But like, I really am lacking on damage. These gloves do help a bit, but I do need to start adding, you know, specify into a weapon, start putting it to hand. But I do want to get Hotwire as soon as possible. I want to get these two, start crawling around in some Dwemer ruins and get a pet, just see how that goes. I don't know how finicky that is. You know, maybe Biggie has even nerfed it since I heard that you could, you know, hotwire the Forge Master. And he's not the toughest boss. Like, he's definitely not something that's gonna fight Moroki for you, but definitely, like, strong. Again, I heard that you could also use enlarge spells to make yourself bigger, and then you get longer range, which would help with unarmed. I'm getting that light bug. pretty nice. I'm not even using the reshade. I think it's a bit overkill. Parkour. Ah. That. This guy friendly. I don't want to freeze out here, so. Where does this go? Bye, boat. Oh, right. Easy stuff. I think that's where we're going, is up there. Let me in! Anything up here? There's nothing up here.
I'm fine.
No, if we must fight, we will. You will lead us to victory, as you always have.
Oh yeah, should get the dagger.
With you by my side.
There's so much to do in this game, like
Is that
it's
right,
hard
Mark?
not to like
Of course.
out-level the
I would have
content
it no
in
other
some
way.
ways.
Good day.
So much for old soldiers
Good to
settling
see you.
down to a life of luxury, eh?
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina.
We'll come back to that. And I already came through here. I stole a bunch of stuff. You know, the Jarls, they always have something good. As soon as you can get Master unlocking, go to the Jarls. You know, they always have Master chests with something worth taking. You can't use it, you can sell it. I thought there was a
Iron
mine
Breaker mine
here.
is 3
Is it a
times the
Quicksilver
worth of that
mine?
Quicksilver
I do
mine.
need
And
soul
it's
gems. Iron Breaker mine. Is this just an iron mine? Yeah, I don't need any of this. This door always reminds me of Fallout. That style of broken door. Alright, let's see if Buddy's here.
Curse. It has to be. I've got to get out of this town.
Irgnir, get a hold of yourself. They're just dreams. Please tell her, Erandur.
Listen to your friend, Fruki. They are just dreams,
Fruki.
my dear. I assure you that it is quite normal.
It's the same dream over and over again. You think that's normal? It's evil, I tell you.
Erandur, she has a point. You
Part
keep
of this
telling us
now.
no harm will follow these dreams, but they must be an omen.
Give him a chance to speak. He's trying to help us.
Everyone, please. I'm doing what I can to end these nightmares. In the
I envy you
meantime,
travelers.
All I ask
Dreams aren't affecting
is you
anyone
remain
not from
strong
here. I'd
and
better
put
get
your
going.
trust in Lady Mara. What troubles
In
you, my
Mara.
son? The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares.
He's got pretty good
They're in
stats.
serious
Well, he's
danger,
level 41.
and I'm afraid there's little I can do about it. She has an awful hunger for our memories. I must end her terrible influence over these people before I need to return
And yeah,
to the
I'm gonna
source
get,
of the problem.
like I have so much stuff on my
Nightcrawler
wheels, I'll
Temple.
probably
Perhaps you'd be willing to assist
less
me in that
than-
regard.
you know, 3 or 4. Like I have 8 things on my hotkeys, and I think that's more than enough for most things. And I'll swap out what's there. Like, you know, if I go into a undead dungeon, then I'll swap out, you know, paralysis and stuff like that for some sun damage stuff, maybe. Or vampires, you know, sun cloak's very good against them. I always forget that I have these things, though. That's my problem. You know, I'll go and fight vampires, get destroyed, and then be like, oh yes, I have things like Sunfire Cloak that would
I've already said too much.
be a huge
If
help.
anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares. Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry.
I
promise
will.
to answer all
Thank
of
you.
your questions. Welcome. Follow me.
Let me know if you want to.
Alright, hopefully this isn't too tough. I don't think the mages are going to be any problem. I just know, like, at one point, there's multiple ways to achieve this dungeon.
Follow me. It's this way.
And then you could get the staff at a really low level. Like, you could get it at level 1. Let's go, buddy.
Feels good to find a chance to help us. Helplessly watching them suffer being difficult.
Watch your step.
Mind yourself.
Mind yourself.
I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now.
Is he looking at the temple? Like, what is he looking at? Why is there a troll here?
Here it comes.
So ended the lesson.
So, wish you could keep this guy as a follower. Too bad he turns out to be a dick. Spoiler alert, I guess. Oh, Oh, is there a big boss here too? Did Biggie remove that? I can't remember. How did the saber cat take out the troll? Oh, he just knocked him down. Ooh. Thanks, Soothguard.
What's your worst nightmare?
What? That kind of freaked me out. It's your worst nightmare. Raw meat, do I need food? I do need food. Oh, I got lots of cream treats.
Lead on.
I don't need that heavy food. Should I tent it up? Just in case. Just in case. Yeah, and the recordings are going to be a little bit better. Not using that upscaling. I looked at some of the past videos. They look pretty not good with that, so what are you doing that?
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the... I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken. Both
it's
orcs
funny you can
and
manage his
priests
inventory.
alike.
Just right away.
Once we get inside,
off the start.
all will become clear.
Alright, what do we want to use in here? Taunt? No. Well, maybe taunt. I should take bear traps off that hotkey.
Give me just a moment. I'll have this open. Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here. Behold the skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
So creepy, that voice.
We fight to the last.
I don't think so, buddy. Oh yeah, these guys are tough.
Over here.
Oh shit, these guys are tough. My guy's kind of a wimp. Oh, that slow crawl up of shame. I think I only got like 2 or 3 provisions left. We'll still go at it though. I can't make him here. Whoa, buddy.
Hey, hands off my buttocks.
Damn.
Is someone there?
And these guys are tanky as hell. Orcish. Do you want orcish? Potions. My little tiny bag.
Damn it! The priest must have activated this. Impossible. There may be a way to bypass the barrier. Also, my knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a... Yes, you're right. When the orcs raided the temple, I've spent the last few decades living... I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to be careful. Just not get hit.
It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
Oh, I'm stuck! And I can't move for some reason. What is going on? Damn.
I'll make you beg for mercy.
I couldn't move for some reason.
Not quite good enough, are you?
Well... Gotta check my provisions here. Do I even have any? And provisions too. I gotta be so careful here. That guy just one-shot me. I don't even think it was a two-handed. Not really sure what should I be using here. Petrify? We can probably try Petrify.
Hello? Who's there? Time to end this little game. Pray to stand.
Oh damn, these guys. Do I have followers with me, or is some...
I'll show you what a real can do.
Time to grant the death wish.
What Lady Mara?
Take this.
Man, I keep... the controls keep getting stuck.
I'll show you a real fight.
Damn.
Pray to Stendar while you can.
This guy is so tanky.
My thanks.
It's over, right?
You think I'm afraid of
Not so tough now, are you?
Man, how is this guy still going? Yeah, this might be a bit beyond me.
Any more interruptions? Perhaps we can locate the information I need. We're looking... The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower levels.
Just give me a second here. Same note. All right. What are we looking for again? A book. Locate the Dream Tide. Dream Stride. There. Alright, we got what we need.
Yes, my son.
My
what is
son.
it I can help with?
Found it.
Let me take a look. Mara be praised. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as... Yes, the torpor grants an ability that's quite amazing. Sadly, I have yet to see it function. As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will all believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
Burn the temple. So endeth the lesson. Destroy this place. Tear it apart.
How did I not hit this guy? Damn. Yeah, these orcs are like level 50. They all got the exact same gear.
I hope you're not expecting a thank you.
You dick. Yeah, I should have put this on a staff just because... Well, I don't know. I guess it wouldn't charge any faster, but... I do wish it would charge a bit quicker.
We're still under attack! Yeah! Pray to Stendar while you
This guy's just right here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't even know what hit me. I'm gonna need more provisions now. Yeah, I don't want to get sent back to a temple. Let's go back to town. Yeah, I don't know what hit me there. Like, I just got blasted by something. Or at least that's what it looked like to me, so I just looked and saw my health was down. And they can't take that.
What did you just do to my bum?
We need cups of water. It's the only thing about, you know, being a crafter is just trying to get through this whole menu. It's just so laggy. Alright, where's the camping provisions? Thought they're here. Of course.
Can I
Probably
help you?
Shops aren't open.
Gods, I'm so tired.
How are you already cooking?
Alpha, seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. Best buy your steel and move on.
Huh?
Just need a bench of some kind.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, warm beds.
Blessings upon you,
Thanks.
Your touch must be as light as a breeze.
Oh, nice.
You could steal a giant's hair right from his nose and get away with it. Let me guess, your hand slipped.
Thieving little elf.
Oh! How did you see me? Oh yeah, I wanted to buy cups of water.
Hey, watch it.
Hey, it's Maik.
Maik wishes you well.
He just disappeared. Oh, he's right there.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks.
Yeah, I need
beds.
provisions.
Need a room?
Keep getting
Don't
fucking
worry.
like one shot.
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. See ya.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Seems like no one is getting a decent... Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Come back if you need steel.
That's thoughts.
Good morning.
Hi there.
Alright, let's go back to it. I'm probably gonna die a few more times, but...
Watch it, you buffoon.
You buffoon. Those orcs are just so frickin' tanky, man. Yeah, when I knocked them down, it was like I didn't have enough range to hit them on the ground with unarmed. Levioso! That's what it sounds like. Oh, there's people fighting up here. Please don't. Oh, he's level 32.
You need to keep up.
Can't even see what I got.
Stop that!
Now that they've been dealt with,
There's like one guy left.
I'll begin searching up here. The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid.
Definitely take these potions off these guys.
Bring it to me.
Lots of booze, just lots of garbage booze in here. Use this shock. It's a bit of a gold mine in here. The opal is right here.
Yes, my son. What I'm relieved. So, I've taken it. Dawn, I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works. You'll be viewing the memory of another. Those around you will perceive you. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the match. I will watch over you.
I should probably
Otherwise,
save.
I'm uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled. Let's continue. We still have much to do.
orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
No more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice.
Then we have no choice. That's so cool looking.
The miasma. But brother,
we have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I've made my peace.
Decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thoric, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
We're off to see the wizard.
Get him!
Level up. The win button. Man, that one orc.
I'll show you what real.
What's going on here? Suddenly these guys are all naked. Okay, no more.
Your death awaits.
Easy peasy mages.
Wait, we're still under attack.
Oh shit. Nice shot. Yeah, I'm done with this, gonna have to make a lock picking ring.
We're not alone.
That's all you got?
This what you want, huh?
I'm afraid of you.
What's making that explosion? And these orcs are just so tough. Give some potions to Luthgard later. And I've been taking all the mana potions, like I don't need them, but they're easy to chug so I can get empty bottles so I can get class for farming. Making all that sandpaper.
The mages cower behind the Daedra, but my blade will carve through them like air. They'll see.
I've got your back.
Come on.
I'm not ready for this.
The best you can do.
So that spell doesn't really do anything besides blind everybody in the room. Yeah, and I remember some guy here hits like a truck. We're gonna do it all.
It worked. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen it. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonder. Indeed,
Let's proceed.
The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eye. Those are thanks to all of these odd print. Otherwise,
let's go.
I'm uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps. Wait. Come. We must get to the skull and destroy it.
Yeah, I think one of these guys killed me my last run. Go. I think they were blocking him.
You're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of
So was
Mara.
his memories.
You're a traitor. You left us to die and then
Forgot
ran
about
before
that.
the miasma took you.
No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to
What's wrong with you?
Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice.
Yeah, it must have been this guy. Damn, just cleaned right up. Kinda sucks on playing on a higher difficulty like that. That would have just one-shot me. You know, and I do need followers because, like, you know, if everybody came at me at once, I can't defend all that. I'm not the greatest at this. I'm playing on controller too, so I'm never going to be the greatest at this.
They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me? And had they succeeded, Dawnstar's fate would be sealed. It's time. The skull must be destroyed. First, an incantation to remove the barrier.
Do it.
I call upon you, Lady Mara.
He's in the barrier.
The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier, to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Ander will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermin commands you.
Awaken and perish.
Thanks, baby girl. for me to do again? Is death, illusion spells? Yeah, I don't need that. I kind of like my staffs all charging themselves. Remarkable. Why does he have 8 torches? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah! Now let's get out of here. It's just too creepy sounding. Want that on my back. There we go. Looking sharp. We're going to the Mages College. Now we're going to farm some dreams. Level up. Probably reset some of our wheels up. Start minimizing some things. Like I thought this erupt wand of eruption, I thought this would be good, knocking them away, you know, knocking them down is what I was thinking it was going to do, but it just like fills the whole room with a giant fireball that burns for like 15 seconds and only does 48 damage to whatever you hit. It's useless. Paralysis worked really good. Petrify as well. This has a longer go, like it puts them down for 8 seconds instead of 3. But once they're down, like I have a hard time hitting them with unarmed. It's like it just comes up short. So I wonder, you know, like if I used enlarge, will that make it like my arms are getting further away but they're still getting longer? I'd just be missing, like I don't understand. It'd be nice to knock guys down and then just hit them on the ground, you know, but it's like I can't hit them. Got so many potions now. Did I get in here already? Doesn't matter, we got what we came for. Where is the outdoor again? Yeah, and I'm wondering if that's like the special ability on that rune axe that keeps making that explosion happen. So I'll probably give her the shim sil. She can start farming up soul gems because I'm gonna need a good bit of those. And I don't know if I'm gonna put like a whole lot of things on wands. Maybe I'll start putting them on scrolls first. Start reducing the amount of wheels I have, the amount of stuff I'm going to be using. I'm still feeling weak, like I just got completely schmucked by these orcs here. I think I was hoping that I'd be a little bit more tanky, especially with the ward out, but they might have been hitting me without that, or with it down, so... Didn't even end up using any of those provisions. Yeah, and we came back and there's just that one orc. That's who survived. Alright, that might be it for this episode. Why is my damage showing like that? Oh. And then it won't show for this. Yeah. You have to have the unarmed weapons to equip. Like, I got like 147 in each hand, which isn't too bad. Considering I have no perks. Yeah, what was I gonna do? I was gonna go to the Mages College. And the Thieves Guild is pretty good too. You know, they got some people you can sneak around and get them as well, but the college is just so nice. You know, you got like 6 in each room, 5 or 6, something like that. And it might seem excessive, you know, having so many wands, but each roll of paper is 0.5 weight. A wand is 0.5 weight. With Magna Gi, you can recharge your wands. Like, see that? It's like it charges. Like, I thought it was. I thought it was going to be a weaker deity than that. Like, I thought once I swapped out from that, it would not start charging back to what it was. But you know, I used my health thing quite a while ago, and now it's fully charged. You know, everything's fully charged for me. And I was ready to play this kind of like a Dungeons and Dragons mage, you know, like I'd be setting up all my scrolls and charging all my stuff before a big dungeon and setting out, you know, and have like a finite amount, like it wouldn't be recharging other than, you know, me using gems and stuff. Do I have any money? Not really. I have gear I can sell.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard.
Yeah, let's go level up. I think this might be the end of the stream. Yeah, and I got reduced, but I'm not going to use it. It apparently reduces your mass. Don't need that. I don't want to get knocked down. It's going to be a nice push till 30. I'm looking forward to getting that last destiny point, because I'm thinking I'm gonna... Can't seem to select that on controller. It won't go up into the corner. I think it's like 12,500 gold to reset it once it's maxed out. So I'm gonna wait and do it at this level. It's gonna be cheaper. I'm probably gonna take Saboteur. Unarmed is really good for staggering if you perk into it. So another 15% plus 20% more damage. This got nerfed since I last looked at it, so I was thinking that, but I was also thinking Spellblade would be good, but I don't know if this is working with unarmed. It says weapons, Spellblade. You know, like, is it going to work with unarmed? So I thought this would be really good. Like, once you slow down enemies, those Dragon Priests move around, you know, like hit them once, they slow for 3 seconds, you can keep landing hits on them, and that's kind of the big thing, you know. Same with stopping their damage with staggers. You know, I was hoping that one or the other would be really good. Or, you know, Blood Knight. It's always good, mostly just for this. Let's see. So gotta push for 75 on most things here. And sneak I want to get up. So next level will be sneak. Because once you unlock the, like, those really powerful sneak spells, like you can get like, I think it's like 50% more damage from them. So I'm hoping to snipe some weaker enemies and just take them out from a distance. I'm also hoping to just do a lot more damage from sneak as well. Wayfarer, I don't know if I need this right now. Excuse me. Yeah, and we'll see what I do here. I kind of need a bit of everything because I'm spread pretty thin. You know, I'd like to get more evasion. I really like Vexing Flanker would help with the backstab damage. You know, same with anecdotal or anatomical lore. I was thinking about just going straight into like Fog of War. Like if my followers or my pet is getting aggro, this would be pretty nice, but this is kind of the main thing. Would have to be using invisibility wand quite a bit, but this would be very doable. That actually might be the thing to do. You know, if I can't just fully sneak. Get that 50% crit off while sneaking, hopefully. Start speccing into here, and this is what I really should be doing. This is the big one that I really want to get. But stagger targets by 50%, you know, like that's such a huge amount. You know, in the disarm chance, somebody was telling me that they disarmed the Bleakfall Barrows boss, and he was just a big baby after that. He couldn't melee, and his melee is just really what gets him so strong. But alright, I'm gonna end that there, guys. I'm gonna steal some souls. I'm gonna do, I don't know, maybe some more guild radios for the Thieves Guild. Maybe I'll record more. I'm on limited data. I'm still waiting for a deal that doesn't suck ass. You know, I don't want to pay out the butt for what I had before, and I'm kind of stubborn. I don't really want to go with those guys because I had that all disconnected, and you know, they had some crap router. I should have really called to get a different one, but you know, they make no effort to better their service. You got to always hound them. I think something can be better found, and there's really no options out there. You know, in Canada's Rogers, local SaskTel, you know, they all use the same stuff, and it's kind of the same thing every boat you go.
How's that little project of yours coming along?
Almost all the deals that you're going to get, you know, it's 12 months. And then after that, it's almost double the amount. You know, I'm just tired of paying that amount for everything. If you want to get anything that's decent priced, yeah, it's just garbage internet. You know, you might as well go with the cheap guys, but I don't know about that, you know. A lot of them seem pretty pretty sketchy, some bad reviews online, so we'll see. It's kind of been interesting living on limited data, but
you say so.
Not fun nonetheless. Can't online game, can't do any streaming. You know, I can still do a lot of the stuff I want to do, but you know, now I want to upload these videos. They're like 10, 20 gigs each. I can't really do that on here. All right, guys. We'll see you next one. Cheers.